Hey radio family, we've got a new way to win. Ace TJ Prime Rewards. Win great stuff like gift cards, Ace and TJ merch, concert tickets, and exclusive money can't buy experiences. Win it all with Ace TJ Prime Rewards. It's so easy. Download the Ace and TJ family app in your app store or at acetj.com/app and start winning with Ace TJ Prime Rewards. New winners every week. Fun and free. Get the app and play Ace TJ Prime Rewards. We always knew you were a winner. Now it's your chance to prove it. Get the app today.
Ace and Friends.
One of the beautiful things about the Ring doorbell, I believe, things that heretofore just were lost, that somebody had to tell you the story, now they can actually play it for you or play it for the world. This is somebody's Ring doorbell camera. They're clearly an intoxicated couple. We'll tell you what happened exactly afterwards, but you pretty much know what happens here.
Don't trip on the kayak. I told you don't trip on that. I told you don't trip on it.
Now, I don't know if that's his wife, his girlfriend, or what, but you hear him come through the door and he says the words, "Don't trip on the kayak." She then comes through the door, trips on the kayak, stumbles forward, misses the steps off the porch, and hits the back of the car face first.
Yeah, it's brutal.
He stands there holding his phone.
Yeah.
I told you I'd trip on that.
No rush to help at all.
Doesn't even walk over to her.
Yeah.
A third person then emerges from the house like, "What's going on out here?" And then walks down to see if she's okay. And you hear her laying there just, Right, here we go.
Don't trip on the kayak. I told you don't trip on that.
Listen to her. She's like,
She kind of reminds me of the grape stomp
exactly
lady.
what I was just thinking.
I can't breathe.
Why did you do that?
Yeah, why'd you? That's a 20-second clip, and at the end, that's 18 seconds in. You still hear her on the ground going, "Oh." Now she appears to be a little bit drunk when she comes through the door, so that adds to it. Because a lot of times you get hurt when you're drunk or whatever. You're just kind of. Sometimes if I get drunk, those are just noises that I just make generally.
It hurts.
Sometimes maybe it doesn't even hurt. I just feel like just. What's that for? I don't know. I'm drunk a little bit.
Yeah. And having a kayak right outside the door, that's a tripping hazard.
What is that doing outside?
Sober or drunk, that's just dangerous. I'm gonna leave this kayak right here in front of the door.
Yeah. I couldn't think of a worse place to put the kayak than right in front of the door. Yeah.
Follow Ace and Friends on all social media platforms at Ace Cannon Media. More Ace and Friends coming up.
When it comes to losing weight, sometimes you don't even know where to start. You know that it needs to happen, but you need some help. Well, you start by going to acetj.com/weight loss and ordering Calitrin. Calitrin is scientifically proven to help you lose weight, and it is not a drug. It is not a drug. Repeat that. So here's what you do. You go to acetj.com/Calitrin, order 3 months, and then you'll get 3 months free. 4 months free. That's how it works with Calitrin.
Ace and Friends.
The good news today is a very, very sweet story about a couple that got married in Wisconsin. Sarah and Alex Schilke got married in Wisconsin back in June, and a video of their reception is now going viral because their reception got interrupted by a tornado.
Yikes.
The actual venue wasn't hit, but a tornado was spotted outside the venue. They had to seek shelter in the basement, along with a bunch of strangers who were having a family reunion in the same building. So it's a huge building, enough for 2 big rooms. They're in one end, families in the other, and they all end up in the basement seeking shelter. Why is the video going viral? Nothing to do with the tornado. Because while they were down there, a guy from the family reunion ended up helping them with their first dance because they had to have their first dance. They're obviously all talking about what they're doing and, how far along did you get in the reception, blah, blah, blah. So the guy from the family reunion had a guitar, and he played the song Perfect by Ed Sheeran, and the couple was able to have their first dance with everybody in attendance and all that.
Love that.
How awesome is that?
I love that.
There's also a new program that Grubhub has launched called Special Delivery. It is designed specifically for new moms. You can get a $20 coupon to help you cover your first meal after having a baby.
That's really cool too.
Yeah. They're giving out a limited number every Wednesday of this month. So Grubhub puts that together. That first meal after having a baby is a big deal. That's a really big deal. And yesterday, I saw one of the funniest memes I'd ever seen. And it's a woman, and she's laying in the hospital bed, and she's in the hospital gown. She's clearly pregnant in the process of delivering a baby.
I saw this video.
And the picture is of a huge pizza, and the caption says, "Had to get delivery because somebody didn't feel like cooking." And I thought, that was excellent. But that's the good news.
This is Ace and Friends.
Our friend Richard Toccato, the Richard Toccato Companies, is here, and you know you got a lot of pressure on you right now with the credit card debt. Let Richard help you. What are you going to do?
We're going to skip summer and make payments in the fall. How about that?
Nice.
And the best part about it is they're going to do that using the equity in your very own home. All you have to do is let Richard Toccato and the Richard Toccato Companies walk you through the process. It starts with one free 5-minute phone call. 704-800-4719. 704-800-4719 or online at homewithrichard.com.
Richard Toccato Companies, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS number 38652.
This is Ace and Friends.
Are you watching a lot of the Olympics, Riggins?
Yeah, a little bit.
They're doing, they did yesterday, 12.5 million people at 1:30 in the afternoon across various platforms were watching the Olympics with the women's gymnastics team.
Sure.
They're doing monster numbers at night. Monster numbers for these days. Like I know it's Sunday they did 41.5 million. They did something like 28 or 30 million last night. The numbers are huge.
It's the only time you could convince me to watch gymnastics.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm not watching gymnastics at any other time during the year.
So everybody's watching, for the gold, the silver, the bronze. We did this yesterday and thought we'd bring it back today. More of, what do we call this? Medal-worthy rankings. So these are day-to-day things that we rank them, gold, silver, or bronze. Top social media platforms. Here are your 4 choices. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok. Riggins, gold medal goes to?
Twitter.
Okay.
It's my favorite.
Interesting. I didn't think Twitter would be your favorite, but Twitter's your favorite.
Yes.
Silver?
TikTok.
Bronze?
Instagram.
Okay, Facebook is out. Tech D Rob, top social media platform. Which one do you put as a gold?
TikTok.
Okay. Silver?
Instagram.
Bronze?
Twitter.
Yeah, I'm torn. I'm on Twitter more often than anything else, I believe.
Me too.
I would put Twitter as my gold.
Now, if Reddit would have been on there, I would have pushed out Instagram.
Yeah, but Twitter's my gold. Probably Instagram is my silver. TikTok is my bronze, and Facebook would be out. Okay, best comfort foods. Comfort foods. Here are your 4 options: mac and cheese, chicken noodle soup, grilled cheese, mashed potatoes.
Ooh.
Mac and cheese, chicken noodle soup, grilled cheese, mashed potatoes.
I'm going
Gold medal.
macaroni and cheese,
Okay.
mashed potatoes, then chicken noodle soup.
So mac and cheese is your gold, mashed potatoes is your silver, grilled cheese,
chicken noodle soup.
chicken noodle soup get your bronze.
Yeah.
Okay. Rob? Gold medal.
Mac and cheese,
Okay.
then grilled cheese,
Okay.
then mashed potatoes.
No chicken noodle soup.
I don't like chicken noodle soup.
I think I would go mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, and chicken noodle soup. As the chicken noodle soup gets my bronze, and just edging out grilled cheese. I love a grilled cheese, but for comfort food, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it had been like tomato soup instead of chicken noodle soup, that would have been a real tough decision.
I'm always surprised that Rob likes tomato soup.
Me too.
I had
because it
grilled
has
cheese.
tomatoes in it. It seems healthy.
There's a vegetable in it.
Agreed.
This is Ace and Friends.
Richard Toccato, the Richard Toccato Companies, is here, and he's all about options. That's what you're always saying. I got options. I got options. What are the options?
The options are to get the equity out of your house at the most cost-effective way that's going to save you the most amount of money, paying off credit cards, home improvement, whatever you want to do.
And that's one of the reasons you would use the Richard Toccato Companies instead of a bank, because they give you so many options. And it all starts with one free 5-minute phone call, 704-800-4719, or online at homewithrichard.com.
Richard Toccato Companies, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS number 38652.
Meet up with your friends.
Love it.
Ace and Friends.
We hear the expression all the time, the new normal. What's normal to one person is not normal to anybody else. It's the return of a little game we call Normal or Nope. We give you a scenario that someone has submitted, and we determine whether it is normal or nope. That's not normal at all. Normal or nope? Well, that's okay. Normal or nope? Not washing your bed pillows for like 3 years.
Oh.
And washing the pillowcases, but not the actual pillow.
Oh.
So the pillowcases get washed. The pillow doesn't. Normal or nope?
No. I think it probably, you know what? I don't know.
I think
it
it's
probably
normal.
is normal.
I think it's normal, but it shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be.
I gotta be honest with you. I never think about washing the actual pillow unless Meredith does it. I don't know if she does or not, but the pillowcases I know.
Yeah. Could you estimate how long it's been since you washed your pillows?
I have no idea.
Well, if Meredith doesn't do it, have you ever washed them, Rob?
No. Not that I know of.
So we're going on years and years and years then.
Yeah, I can't think. I have the pillowcases that like go around it completely. Like you have to tuck the pillow into a little pocket on the pillowcases. So I never really think it's something that needs to be done. It's fine.
Right. Okay. Normal or nope? Washing your hands after using the bathroom in your own home. This person says, when I'm in public or at someone else's place, I'll wash my hands. But at home, if I'm just having a little thing, I'm not going to wash my hands every time. This is normal, right?
I think so.
I'll be honest. I'm probably 75%. No, I'll say I'm 60% of the time washing my hands. 40% if I'm at home, not washing my hands.
So you never wash your hands after going to the bathroom at home?
60% of the time I do.
Oh, okay.
40% of the time I do not. So a lot.
Yeah.
I skip the washing of the hands if I'm at home.
Yeah, I'm kind of in probably 75-25 at home, but always if I'm somewhere else.
Always.
Always. Rob?
No, I'm not washing my hands at home unless I'm like going to be touching food or something before.
The way you Rob said this, like he's not washing his hands at home for anything.
No.
Like, I'm not washing my hands at home.
Let me preface. As long, if I'm about to touch food or anything like that, like something that someone else is going to handle, I will wash my hands. Like if it's just for me, no.
Okay.
I'm not doing it.
All right, here's one quick. Normal or nope, using a different toothpaste for the morning and the night. In the morning, I like a minty breath for the day, and at night, I like a strong whitening toothpaste to clean them well after a day of drinking coffee and snacking.
I've never heard of somebody having two toothpastes.
That's goofy. I don't like that.
And I don't have a preference. I get the first one I see. Yeah. I have zero loyalty to toothpaste.
I always grab something that says like it's whitening.
Yeah.
It's got white on it. I'm good. Whitening. I don't want to say white. I'm going to say whitening.
White.
This
will make your teeth white.
Let's get back there.
This is Ace and Friends.
The Johnson Group has been cleaning some of Charlotte's most prestigious businesses since 1985. Family owned and operated. Learn more at acetj.com/clean. It's first class cleaning with the Johnson Group.
Ace and Friends.
You are about to experience a nightmare. A nightmare. Imagine yourself, you're away from home, on vacation, at a resort, in an elevator, having a great time, and then a couple steps in and you can feel tension. They're on opposite sides of the elevator when they step in, and there you are in the very back to the wall, and you are stuck in the middle of this.
And you're being a
You're being
No, I'm not. You're being a husband. I said I want to go to bed, and you just kept on.
Really?
Kept
I don't
on.
want to go to bed when you did? Wow. That's
Hey
great.
Kelly, I'm a cowgirl. I'm a cowgirl. I will you up. I'm a cowgirl.
The witnesses that you said to
Yeah, I'm a cowgirl. I'm on Mustang horses. Don't you I don't give a
That's a good.
My favorite part is when he goes, "Oh, I didn't want to go to bed when you did." Wow.
Well, I know it's so condescending. And she sounds way drunker than him, but I'm sure they're both wasted.
Yeah.
But
I'm a cowgirl.
He doesn't sound terribly drunk.
Yeah.
She, however,
when he
Mustang horses.
Yeah. She's slurring and he's going, wow. I mean,
And I wonder, what I want to know is the person
great.
who filmed that. They didn't put any description, like what. clearly, they don't show their faces. You never see their faces.
Yeah.
Wow.
We know they're in Vegas.
They're in a public setting.
Yeah.
You know, so it's okay to film. It's just kind of how did they film that? Because they're showing the floor and you see their feet.
Oh, I guarantee you it was a situation where they're like, it was going on for a minute and they're like, I got to get this.
It had to have started. They just had their phone in their hand already. Like, I'm just going to hit the button here and record and see what's happening. I hope they don't notice.
Yeah, try to look like I'm texting.
I just love that. I love that. The end of this is just the absolute best.
Cowgirl, I'm on Mustang horses. Don't you with me.
Here, one more.
I don't give a.
We came here to have a good time. This is Ace and Friends.
Our friend Richard Toccato of the Richard Toccato Companies is here, and you know you got a lot of pressure on you right now with the credit card debt. Let Richard help you. What are you going to do?
We're going to skip summer and make payments in the fall. How about that?
Nice.
And the best part about it is they're going to do that using the equity in your very own home. All you have to do is let Richard Toccato and the Richard Toccato Companies walk you through the process. It starts with one free 5-minute phone call. 704-800-4719. 704-800-4719 or online at homewithrichard.com.
Richard Toccato Companies, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS number 38652.
This is Ace and Friends.
We'll go behind the scenes a little bit. I just had an idea. Show you how things work sometimes. We're going to do another round of the Metal-Worthy rankings. And one of the categories listed is vacation places. And Vegas is on the list of vacation places. Best cities for nightlife. Best cities for nightlife. Las Vegas, Miami, New York City, New Orleans. 4 very different cities. I've been to all 4 of them. Done a little partying in all 4 of them, you know. And I thought, well, every time I think of Vegas, I think of the fact that I went to that Calvin Harris concert. He didn't come on until 1 a.m. in that club in Vegas when I was 48. So that's ridiculous. And then I thought, well, I should create a game called What's More Ridiculous? Things that I've done in life that Riggins and Rob, mainly Riggins, think are just completely ridiculous. Like going to see Calvin Harris at 1 a.m.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I had worked. We did a morning show, got on a plane, flew to Vegas, hit the pool, took like an hour nap, got up, went to dinner, and went to see Calvin Harris. We got in at midnight. He came on at 1:30, I think, before he actually came on. We got back to the room at 3:30, which was, about 3:30, which would have been 6:30 our time. I'd been up like 27 hours. Well, I had an hour nap in there somewhere.
Little disco nap.
No. Is that more ridiculous than the fact that I have a 13-month-old at home?
No.
At my rather advanced age?
No. I mean, of the list of ridiculous things you've done, that's way down there.
I think we'd have to leave that one out if we play the game tomorrow.
The kid?
Yeah, if we come in with the game called What's More Ridiculous, that's going to top. Most people think that's pretty ridiculous all the way around.
Yeah.
It's something that you've done that's, at least going to be an 18-year commitment.
Yeah.
At least. Obviously, you're going to still be around the child after it turns 18. I'm just saying.
Oh, I thought you meant either there was a divorce or a death in there somewhere.
Oh, no. You can think what you thought, but
it might just be like a 7-year commitment for me.
Yeah, it's not out of the question.
You just don't know with me these days.
We came here to have a good time. This is Ace and Friends.
Currents is Lake Norman's #1 lifestyle magazine. Every month, Currents brings you the latest news on what's happening in the Lake Norman area. They've been serving the Lake Norman community for over 13 years. See the latest issue of Currents now at lncurrents.com.
Meet up with your friends.
Love it.
Ace and Friends.
There's no way you get out of this without smiling in a couple of seconds. Reagan's found this TikTok online and explain what these little kids are doing. How old they look like? They're 7 or 8?
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe 6 to 8 years old, and they're watching The Sandlot for the first time, which is if not my favorite movie of all time, my second favorite movie of all time. And there's the scene in it when Squints fakes a drowning so he can get CPR, mouth to mouth, from Wendy Peppercorn, the hot, cute lifeguard at the pool, and they're watching this scene for the first time, and it's amazing.
They are just rolling.
Yeah.
they're having
Their
the
legs
best
are
time.
kicking out. They're
laughing.
falling all over each other it's amazing.
That's not the point. That's not the point. Is you to hear them laughing. The point is, it is cool watching them experience something that Riggins loves for the first time.
Yeah.
Like, that's an experience that he's had. Then he got excited watching them, knowing how much fun they were going to have watching that particular scene.
Yeah.
You watch the entire TikTok.
Exactly.
What else is there? Something that you are excited for someone to experience for the first time?
I think for me, it was reading the first Harry Potter book. When somebody tells me, like, oh, I've never read the books, I'm going to read the first one. I get so excited for them because that was such like a big part of my childhood. Now, it doesn't really happen anymore that nobody's ever read them.
Right.
It's the most popular book series ever. But if somebody's like, oh, I'm going to read it, I go, oh my God, I'm so excited for you to experience that.
I get excited for, especially with my kids, when they discover music that they love for the first time. And they come to me to share it. Like, that's really cool. Even though I think it sucks, I like to hear it with them. That, and I like anytime I can go with someone to Tiger Stadium at LSU to watch a game for the first time. I love watching them experience that, the surroundings, the campus, the whole day. It's just the most amazing place to me. Mm-hmm. And everybody walks away like, wow, this is really incredible. Like, this energy is like nothing you've ever experienced before.
You want to go, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
I hope you feel it. I get nervous for it, like, oh, they love it so much.
Yeah, there's a lot of that too. You're like, oh my God,
what if they
please
think it
love
sucks?
it. I know, that's heartbreaking.
Do you have anything, Rob, what you're excited for others to experience for the first time?
Sometimes it's movies, like when I was going through like some of the Marvel movies with Meredith, or like yesterday I went and saw Deadpool again with my cousin.
Yeah,
I wanted to see the movie again, but I also, wanted him to see how he enjoyed it.
And did he enjoy it?
Of course. It's one of the top 5 Marvel movies of all time.
Really? The new Deadpool is?
I loved it. It was so good.
It's cool, though, if you think about it. Something you get to watch someone else experience. Hit us up at Ace Cannon Media. Let us know what yours is.
Follow Ace and Friends on all social media platforms at Ace Cannon Media. More Ace and Friends coming up.
Well, here we are, another new year, and you're, again, going to try to lose that weight you've been needing to lose for a long time. Well, here's what you need. You need Calitrin to help, because Calitrin is not a drug. No, not at all. It is natural and effective. It's scientifically proven to help you lose weight and get better sleep. When you buy 3 months supply of Calitrin, you will get 3 months free right now, and consistency is the key with Calitrin. So order it today at acetj.com/weight loss. It's Calitrin.
Ace and Friends.
I understand the basic concept of the For You page. Social media sites feed you what you look at. The more you look at something, the more you see. For example, right now, I'm flooded with chiropractors.
Yeah.
Because I'm way into watching chiropractors.
chiropractors.
I'm still with chiropractors. I get flooded with little, on Instagram, I get little inspirational things or pictures of women in bikinis, if I'm being real honest with you.
Come on.
It's kind of a thing.
It's like 90-10.
No, it's like
bikinis to
no,
motivation.
that's not true. It's like
95?
No, it's like 50-50. My TikTok is real weird. I get a lot of preachers, and then for some reason I'm being flooded with, chiropractors and Corey Feldman.
Me too.
Corey Feldman, the child star, is on the road opening up for Limp Bizkit, and they're playing stadiums. Stadiums.
Where?
Outdoors. He's opening for Limp Bizkit. They played at big, huge festivals. They're the headliner at all these festivals. Just if you haven't seen this.
They're gonna keep it. Just kick it some more and treat it like spit. When you reach for the door, they're gonna close it. You're a beautiful soul, but no one knows it. We all have sadness, moments that we lost.
It's horrible. It's horrible.
Show them who is wrong. Come back, king.
That's Corey Feldman. And it's horrid.
And you can hear a pin drop in that crowd.
Yeah.
They are not feeling Corey Feldman. Sorry.
But for a long time, when I first started getting those, I was getting him. He was in clubs with decent crowds, like a 500-seat club. He's got 300-400 people in there. Who's going to see that?
Who is going to see Corey Feldman?
But he is one of the. I think he's the act that comes on right before Limp Bizkit.
Ay.
It's crazy.
And they're playing. I know they're playing here. They're playing the outdoor amphitheater. Almost so 18,000 seats, pretty much sold out.
Good for them. I would go see Limp Bizkit. I mean, if it was offered, if I was like right there, I'm like, hey, you want to go see Limp Bizkit do break stuff? I'm like, yeah, I'll go in for like 10 minutes. I'll go check it out. But if I got to sit through Corey Feldman's set, I'm like, no, I'm not interested.
Keep rolling.
Yeah, I mean,
keep rolling.
I'd go see that.
You got to sit through Corey Feldman.
Yeah.
It's like, that's a show up late show. And I'm not big on showing up late to shows. I always like to see the opening act. But yeah, I'm rolling a little bit late for that one.
I don't want to check it out. No.
This is Ace and Friends.
Our friend Richard Toccato of the Richard Toccato Companies is here, and you know you got a lot of pressure on you right now with the credit card debt. Let Richard help you. What are you going to do?
We're going to skip summer and make payments in the fall. How about that?
Nice.
And the best part about it is they're going to do that using the equity in your very own home. All you have to do is let Richard Toccato and the Richard Toccato Companies walk you through the process. It starts with one free 5-minute phone call. 704-800-4719. 704-800-4719 or online at homewithrich.com.
Richard Toccato Companies, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS number 38652.
This is Ace and Friends.
Time for another round of medal-worthy rankings. These are normal things that get a gold, silver, or bronze in your world. Favorite vacation types. Now, our own Techie Rob, not known to love vacations. I'm curious to see what his answers will be. Favorite vacation types: beach, skiing, road trip, or a cruise. Beach, skiing, road trip, or a cruise. I'm going to put beach as my gold, road trip as my silver, skiing as my bronze.
And leaving off
cruise.
Cruise.
I hate it. I do not like cruises.
I've never done a cruise, but I'm leaving off road trip. I am done with road trips as an adult.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't like just getting in the car and driving somewhere?
No, I do not.
Even if you know the destination, you're like, hey, we're going to drive to this particular city and hang out for the weekend. You're like, no.
And what if you're not driving, but someone else is?
Even worse.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I like the beach. Beach is my gold. Skiing, my silver. And a cruise, even though I've never done it, I'm kind of intrigued by it.
Okay.
Getting wasted, hanging out by the pool, eating free food.
I've only been skiing once. I was in college. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. Okay, let's see. Rob, what was yours?
Beach, road trip, cruise, because there's no way I'm going skiing.
Okay.
Well, you love the cold.
I'm not skiing. I might go to where you go ski, but I'm not going to ski.
Well, you know what? That's what I told Amanda one time years ago. We should do like a thing. We could go to the mountains one time for not do presents and spend the year getting ready to go on like a ski trip at Christmas or over the New Year. She's like, I'm not going skiing. She goes, I'll go, but I'll just hang out in the lodge all day and y'all can ski.
She don't want to ski. Or was it about the presents? She
No.
said no presents.
Yeah, no
I don't want to do that. No way.
Best childhood toys. We'll have to substitute one. Lego, Barbie, Hot Wheels, action figures.
Ooh. Yeah, I mean, Barbie's not making my list.
What would we put in place of Barbie? What's a good in place of Barbie?
G.I. Joe or some sort of...
Well,
I guess that's an action figure.
Yeah.
Like water guns.
Okay,
Super soakers.
Okay. All right, so Lego, Super Soaker, Hot Wheels, action figures.
That's really difficult because I still want to play with all that stuff.
Hot Wheels for me are number one.
Yeah, Hot Wheels are great.
Hot Wheels, Super Soaker, silver, action figure, bronze. I'd leave Legos on.
Legos, I still like playing. If I got a set of Legos now, I'm gone for like 2 days. I'm going Lego, Super Soaker, Hot Wheels with the track.
Yeah.
And add-ons, and then leave an action figure.
Yeah,
because I'm not messing around with the action figures. Man, I want to get all that stuff like right now.
This is Ace and Friends.
Create an unforgettable experience with the Cabarrus Arena. Learn more at cabarrusarena.com. Weddings, banquets, shows, expos, they do it all at the Cabarrus Arena. Learn more at cabarrusarena.com.
Ace and Friends.
We've lost Riggins now. Our conversation about kids' toys a minute ago. He's off into Super Soaker Lego land.
Who didn't love Super Soaker? I mean, it's the great, and I guarantee they're a hell of a lot better than when I was growing up.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause my brother even had one with a backpack on it that had straps, you know, and you fill up
Fill a tank up
5
with
gallons
water,
of water. Yeah, it's crazy.
But you mentioned the Hot Wheels with the track. I just purchased. So I went into the attic one day and was going through a box, and I'd forgotten they were up there. There was a thing of cars that I had when I was a kid. Lots, like 40 or 50 cars, and another case, the Hot Wheels round case that looks like a tire that had stuff in it. Some of those cars are over 50 years old, and I brought them down to Dax because we were playing with them, and I went online, and for nothing, I ordered a Hot Wheels track.
Oh my God!
And he came in, and we hooked it up, and he likes watching the cars race into this. So Amanda comes in, and she goes, "I thought it was supposed to have like a loop in it or something." And I said, "You're gonna think I'm weird, but I don't really care for the loop that much because." When I used to play with the Hot Wheels when I was a kid, I was recreating what happened at the drag strip when I went on Sundays with my dad. So everything was about drag racing. And I would build a little area on my bed, and it would have a place where the cars drove in, and they all had to park in certain areas where there were like certain kinds of cars parked together because that's what they did. And then they had to drive around and go through all the proper channels to get to the drag strip, to get to the starting line and everything.
There's a method to this madness.
Right. There's no loop on the drag strip.
Right.
Thus, I don't want to loop the loop on the track.
You shut your mouth. I don't want to loop.
And then Amanda pointed out, he's 12 months old at the time. He probably would like to see him go upside down. Right. It's not really about what I want. It's about what he wants.
Yeah.
He's never been to a drag strip. He doesn't understand.
I forget that it's not all about me.
Oh, wait. It's not about me being over 50 wanting to play with it. It's about him.
I don't care. I'll be 80 and still like to see a car get shot out of the... Did you get the thing that shoots the car out?
No, this one clamps at the top, and it's got a gate on it, and when you press the button, it drops, and the cars go...
Yeah, that's cool, too.
They drop in like that real fast.
God. Can we leave the show right now and go get one of these? I want to play with them.
Get us a Super Soaker.
Hell yeah. Go nuts. Get some Legos.
We'll have a Super Soaker fight in the parking lot.
I would love that.
Follow Ace and Friends on all social media platforms at Ace Cannon Media. More Ace and Friends coming up.
Hey, we're here once again with our friend Richard Toccato of the Richard Toccato Companies, and there are a lot of people in credit card debt right now. I mean, the credit card debt is hot. Now, Richard is the guy that could possibly be relieving you of that credit card heat.
That's right. Let's cool you off for summer. Ooh. No payments till fall, and get rid of all the credit card debt. Ace, we paid off $67,000 with the extra equity that everybody is gaining in this market. Literally, she is saving $1,326 a month. If you have credit card debt, get rid of it. Take the pressure off.
This is a member of the radio family who is saving $1,326 a month, all using the equity within her home, all because she called 704-800-4719 and let Richard show her how it works. Or you can also go to homewithrichard.com. But again, you've got the money right there. Let the Richard Toccato Companies help you. 704-800-4719, the Richard Toccato Companies.
Richard Toccato Companies, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS number 38652.
It's been a debate here for years.
Does great furniture look good?
Or does it feel good?
Does it fit the style of the room good?
Or does it sit good?
Well, after years of debate
and years of research,
we've decided great furniture
is good fitting
and good sitting.
Love where you live, Lake Norman, and get an Adirondack chair for just $279. In stock and ready to rock only at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress.
Meal delivery services are a big thing right now, but Table and Twine is your local meal delivery service. The meals are fresh, not frozen like national chains. Plus, their meals start at just $7.99 a serving. Take back that time in your day, leave the shopping, preparation, and cooking to Table and Twine. Get details at tableandtwine.com. That's tableandtwine.com.
Meet up with your friends.
Love it!
Ace and Friends.
So you are never going to hear a particular word the same way again.
Yeah.
You will always hear it incorrectly from this point forward.
These parents started filming their daughter. She's like 12 or 11, and she comes in. She goes, "You're not going to believe the size of these grasshoppers out in the yard. They're huge." And she mispronounces one aspect of the grasshoppers.
And it'll change. It's a game changer for all of us. Here we go.
It had a big what on its head?
The two lines on their head.
What do you call those?
No, I'm not saying.
Just say it so I can.
No, I'm making fun of.
I'm not. I just want to capture this moment forever, and then we'll tell you what it's really.
Testicles.
And testicles.
What?
You mean antennas?
Oh yeah.
Do you know what you just said?
Antennas.
Yeah, think about what you said.
She goes, why are you making, because they pull out the camera and start recording her. She's like, well, I don't want to tell you now. You're going to make fun of me.
Yeah.
And testicles.
Mom's a terrible liar. No, I just want to capture this moment forever, which means you're going to make fun of me. That's why you're trying to capture
I'm going to
the
post it on the internet for the world.
Yeah.
And testicles.
And they're called testicles. That's just too good.
The two lines on their head.
What do you call
call
these
those?
things?
No, I'm not saying.
Just say it so I can.
No, I'm making fun of.
I'm not. I just want to capture this moment forever, and then we'll tell you what it's really.
Testicles.
Yeah.
And testicles.
You know, even when I was a kid, like, and your parents bring you in when they have friends around, they're like, tell them what you told us about blah, blah, blah. And you're like, wait a minute.
No.
This can't be good.
Yeah, I don't think I want to tell that anymore.
You've never invited me to talk to your friends before. Why now?
We came here to have a good time. This is Ace and Friends.
When it comes to losing weight, sometimes you don't even know where to start. You know that it needs to happen, but you need some help. Well, you start by going to acetj.com/weight loss and ordering Calitrin. Calitrin is scientifically proven to help you lose weight, and it is not a drug. It is not a drug. Repeat that. So here's what you do. You go to acetj.com/Calitrin, order 3 months, and then you'll get 3 months free. 4 months, 4 months free. That's how it works with Calitrin. If you want all of the heating, air, and electrical work in your house done by the very best, then you need Bradham Brothers. They've been a family business thriving for over 50 years, and that means they're doing something right. Go to Bradham Brothers.
Ace and Friends.
If you are a man and you're married to or dating a lady who takes it upon herself from time to time to send you, I don't know, a sexy message or a sexy photo, there is a requirement as to how you respond to that. This man clearly did not understand what that requirement is and responded by just hearting it.
Not good.
Not good. Here we go.
Text me, I'm sorry, I just hearted it. And yes, I still love you. Yes, I'm still attracted to you. Yes, I would love you if you were a worm. And no, if you die, I'm not getting married to anyone else. And yes, you're still going to be hot when you're 90.
Answering all those dumb questions that women like to ask. Would you love me if I was a worm?
I hate that.
Yes.
Oh, it's so annoying. I don't know I don't even know what that means. Does that mean I'm a worm too? Or no.
I think it might be worse for you, Ace, because Amanda always asks you to ask her questions.
Yeah, she'll
Ask me something.
Ask me something. Ask me anything.
I would lose my mind.
Would you say, and the other one is, do you think I'm still going to be hot at 90? It's like, yeah, I mean, right, and if I'm the same age,
Yeah.
I guess so.
I don't have to worry about that because if Amanda makes it to 90, I'm long dead.
Yeah, you would be.
I would.
plus
If Amanda
60,
makes it
you'd
to
be
90,
no,
114.
114.
I don't know. What if we find out like the secret to a long life is 2 energy drinks a day?
Then I'm in pretty good shape.
Yeah, I mean, if the secret to life is putting an iPhone through a wall, which I've never heard any of these old people say before. They usually say like, be grateful, and
I take pretty good care of myself. I'm in good health.
Yeah,
for my age.
But that's never come up.
Right. What's the secret to living to be 98? Well, about twice a year, I throw my iPhone through the wall.
I put my foot through a fax machine or a printer.
Follow Ace and Friends on all social media platforms at Ace Cannon Media. More Ace and Friends coming up.
Richard Toccato, the Richard Toccato Companies is here, and he's all about options. That's what you're always saying. I got options. I got options. What are the options?
The options are to get the equity out of your house at the most cost-effective way that's going to save you the most amount of money, paying off credit cards, home improvement, whatever you want to do.
And that's one of the reasons you would use the Richard Toccato Companies instead of a bank, because they give you so many options. And it all starts with one free 5-minute phone call, 704-800-4719, or online at homewithrichard.com.
Richard Toccato Companies, equal housing opportunity, NMLS number 38652.
Ace and Friends.
So you know how like you do art projects when you're a little kid and you're in preschool and kindergarten and things like that. And that's easy stuff. Sure. You bring in, some colored pencils and you got to trace things and stuff like that. There's a video going viral of a husband showing his wife their preschooler's art project.
Preschool.
Okay.
Okay. What's the question?
Do you think our 3-year-old at our church sponsored preschool should be tracing and coloring the events of 9/11?
The events of 9/11.
There's a second.
That's the last thing I expected.
There's another.
Yeah.
I've just been staring at it in the kitchen. Oh, look, guys. Never forget.
There's a never forget one as well.
July 31st.
What is the picture? Is it like
It's
Twin
the-
Towers smoking?
Smoking, yes.
The kid, they told 3-year-olds to trace pictures of buildings smoking.
I guess.
And based on the coloring, this is a really, really young child. It may have said in the clip, but
He said 3.
3.
Yeah.
Our 3-year-old at church camp or church daycare.
They ran out of giraffes, I guess.
Yeah, hot air balloons, flowers. He's got the events of 9/11. And I'm like, is that from a coloring book or something? I mean, what is going on?
Never forget.
Yeah, and then the never forget thing. Do you put that up on the fridge? I mean, what is that?
If your kid's 3. What is happening? Knowing they don't understand. I would be worried that my kid is now terrified of going into a building or fire or a bomb or something. Because there was a lesson that went along with that where they told them this is a picture from 9/11. It's a very famous day when some people bombed and a lot of people lost their lives and died and there was a big fire. These buildings eventually collapsed.
Yeah.
3-year-old is like, what?
Devastating day. But does Dax do art projects yet?
No.
Are you going to put them all over the fridge?
Sure, that's what you do.
Yeah,
it's part of the fun.
You got to
have
do
to.
it.
It's enjoyable.
Even if it's at 9/11?
Maybe we'll hold off on the 9/11
Don't put that one up.
At least not on July 31st.
Yeah.
This is Ace and Friends.
Hey, radio family, we've got a new way to win. Ace TJ Prime Rewards. Win great stuff like gift cards, Ace and TJ merch, concert tickets, and exclusive money can't buy experiences. Win it all with Ace TJ Prime Rewards. It's so easy. Download the Ace and TJ family app in your app store or at acetj.com/app and start winning with Ace TJ Prime Rewards. New winners every week. Fun and free. Get the app and play Ace TJ Prime Rewards. We always knew you were a winner. Now it's your chance to prove it. Get the app today.